Yes, hi everyone. Turn on your cameras for a while. Everyone, quick. You must turn on your cameras. Manogna, Jashmita R. Anvesha, Asrita. Hi Palak. Sorry, Pratvik.
Hi, hi.
Turn on your cameras. Ayushman, Ayushman Bharat. Quick, quick, quick. Okay, let's get started now. Still people are joining. So in the last class, we discussed what rational number, irrational numbers. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't.
I request everyone. What happened? Jasmita, Ayush. Are you guys here?
Yes, sir. Video problem.
What is the problem?
The camera is not working in the laptop.
Camera is not working in the laptop. You join with a mobile phone probably from tomorrow. Okay, I think you
Okay,
have
sir.
to fix up your camera. You have to change the settings. Your camera will be working,
Yes.
but you have to fix up the settings.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
No problem. So what are the things we discussed in the last class?
Rational and irrational numbers.
Can you please tell me what are the things? Rational, irrational number, what we have learnt apart from that?
Rational numbers are the numbers which can be expressed in P by Q form, and irrational numbers are the numbers which can't be expressed in P by Q form.
Hmm. Okay, good. So let's discuss few more things today. I think we have to, 1 second, let I'm not able to write this. What's the problem? Yes. Chalo. Jashmita, have you revised the notes yesterday? Jashmita ji,
Sir?
have you revised yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll talk about today, we'll talk about couple of identities. Identities, okay? Identities for irrational numbers. For irrational numbers. What are the properties we can just or what are the identities of rational numbers we can talk about? Already we know that arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation between arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation is nothing but addition, subtraction. I'll be talking about now. Look at this here. First of all, we'll talk about rational and irrational. Rational and irrational will give one what? Irrational number. How? I'll tell you. Irrational and irrational
Gives rational.
will give a rational or irrational number. Irrational number. I'm writing in short. Okay. For example, look at this here. Anything you take. First, I'm giving an example for the first point. Rational number, which is 2 into irrational number root 5, which gives you what? 2 root 5, which is irrational number. Okay, that is what I wrote here. Okay. Next, if I talk about one more example.
So your voice is breaking.
Yeah. Now can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
1 second. Now can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
That's how we can.
Just a minute. I think my data, this Wi-Fi is not working properly.
Now we can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So rational and irrational number gives what? Irrational number. Correct? Yes. Now if I give an example for the second point, what is the second point? What is the second point? Irrational and irrational. Look at this. Irrational and irrational will give you a rational or irrational. How? For suppose look at this irrational number into irrational number. It gives you rational. Or if I take irrational into irrational, which gives me what? Irrational. Okay. So if I talk about same irrational number, it gives me rational. If I talk about different irrational number, it gives me irrational. Correct? Understood? Product of two same rational numbers. Product of two same irrational numbers gives me rational. Product of two different irrational number gives me irrational. Hope you got the point. Yesterday we discussed. So this is what I just wanted to convey. Next we'll talk about identities for irrational number, right? Now let us write if A and B are real numbers, then you write root A can be split as root AB can be split as root A into root B. This is the first property. This is the first identity. You know that, right? Jashmita, you know that, right, beta? Isn't it? Now, if I write root A, root B, root A plus root B into root A minus root B, this can be written as what? Root A whole square minus root B whole square. How? Isn't it looking like A plus B into A minus B identity? So from this, what can I write? A minus B. How A minus B? This square, this root will get cancelled. Square root will get cancelled. So I'll be left with A minus B. Okay. So this is how. The next property, the first, second, and the next property I can give you here is now if I write A plus B into A minus root B, So this can be written as a square minus root b whole square. So a square minus b. Correct? A square minus b or not? Any doubts? How b came? Because square and square root will get cancelled. Understood? Jashmita ji, are you able to understand?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yeah. So I just told you how we cancel square and square root. This square root will get cancelled. How it is getting cancelled? Story behind that is x square as it is. I'm writing after removing the square root, I will be left with 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2, this 1 by 2 will be getting cancelled. I will be left with only x. So that is how I just left with only b here. Okay, that is the story behind that. Next, fourth property, the fourth identity I can write here is, if I have all different numbers like square root of a plus square root of b into square root of c plus square root of d. Okay, this can be written as what now? Square root of a into c, square root of
B into D.
square root of a into c plus square root of a into d plus square root of b into c plus square root of b into d. Correct? How I'm writing beta? Look, it is multiplying two algebraic expressions. This into this plus this into this plus this into this plus this into this. That is how I just wrote here. Got it? Any doubts? Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
So wait, so we are copying.
Please, you copy simultaneously. I'll be sharing these notes anyway. Now, what is the answer of this? Jashmita, tell me. Jashmita, tell me. Isn't it the answer you got? Very simple, correct? Jashmita ji, you got the answer or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I just multiply two terms beta, that's it. So now if I have something like a plus b whole square root of a plus square root of b whole square, how do you write this as? We know that a plus b whole square formula, which is a square plus b square plus 2 times of a into b. This can be further multiplied, this can be further simplified as this square root of a whole square can be written as a plus this will get cancelled left with b. So this can be written as 2 times of ab, like this. Okay, clear? Got it? Similarly, you can just do the remaining things as well. Understood my point, Jashmita? Jashmita ji, are you getting my point? You can take an example,
Yes,
you can
sir.
apply
Sorry,
the
there was a
concept.
technical.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. I'm facing through a technical problem through Wi-Fi.
You do one thing, make sure that you are sorting it out by tomorrow. That camera issue, that mic issue, whatever the Wi-Fi issue you have, make sure that you are sorting out as soon as
Yes,
possible.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next
Sorry.
concept is rationalization. You know what is rationalization? Jashmita, you know what is rationalization?
No, sir. No.
Yes, no problem. You understood the above concepts, right? Very easily.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah.
Pretty simple, just multiplying, okay, and expanding it. Rationalization is nothing but beta. First of all, rationalization is converting an irrational number into a rational number. Why do we use converting irrational number into a rational? That's it. Okay, first suppose you have, let's take an example. First suppose you have 1 by square root of 2. How do you convert into a rational number? By, look at this here. First suppose, or else, how do you convert this? How do you convert into irrational number? See, how can I convert this irrational into a rational number? Tell me. By multiplying with one more 1 by root 2. Okay, isn't it? So it becomes as 1 by 2 now. That is how you can do that. But I'll tell you one simple story here. Here, first suppose if I have something like this, 1 by square root of 2 root 3. Okay, this is irrational number. Okay, now how can I rationalize this? What I do is better, I'll just multiply and divide with its denominator. What is that? With opposite sign. That is what rationalization. Understood my point? See here, I have plus here. I'll be multiplying and dividing with opposite sign, which is minus. Now we will simplify this. Simplify this now. So 1 into 2 minus root 3, which is 2 minus root 3, divided by denominator is what? 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3, which is 2 square minus root 3 whole square. Correct? So 2 minus root 3 divided by 4 minus 3. So which is 2 minus root 3 divided by 1. So this is how you rationalize basically. Okay. I told you rationalization is nothing but converting irrational into a rational number, right? How can we convert that? Beta, look at this here. For suppose I have 1 by root 2. How do you convert into a rational number this one? By multiplying with the same number. Look at this. It becomes like this. Understood? That is a basic concept. This is the basic concept. Even you can skip, no problem. How do you convert? Basically, this is irrational number I gave to you. How do you multiply? How do you convert? By multiplying with the same number. You just have an idea. Okay. Just that is a general point. Okay. Now here rationalization concept is, what is the rationalization concept? Multiplying and dividing with the same number with a different sign. If I have minus here, I would have kept plus here. Okay. Understood my point? Now let me give one more example. For suppose you have 1 by 5 minus root 7. How do you so 5 minus root 7 you have minus here, so I will be multiplying and dividing with opposite sign with same numbers. Correct? I have minus here, so I took plus here. I had plus here, I took minus here. Understood my point? Jasmine, are you able to feel the difference?
Yes, sir. Yes.
5 plus square root of 7 divided by, now how it is looking like, a minus b into a plus b. We know that identity, right? A minus b into a plus b. Just now I told, look at this here. A plus b into a minus b. Where is that? Here. A plus b into a minus b, like that. A square minus b square. Okay. So 5 plus square root of 7 divided by 25 minus 7, which is 18, right? Which is 18. Understood my point? Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yeah. This is
Yes,
the basic rationalization concept. So next concept we discussed in the class was laws of exponents. Now I'll teach you what is that laws of exponents for real numbers. Okay. Laws of exponents for real numbers. First, suppose if a comma b comma m and n are real numbers, then the first law I can give you is a to the power of m into a to the power of n. Bases are same. What you have to do? Adding the powers. You know this, right? Basic property.
In 8th class, we learned, sir.
Yes, in 8th standard you learned. So if you have two powers like this, I'll be multiplying both the powers. Okay. And if I have something like this, a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n, what I do? I'll keep the same power. This n will jump forward and subtract from the variable called m. Correct? Jasmita, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Now I have same powers here. So what can I do, right? I can write one power like this, one common power. So these are the basic properties. Now here where a and b are what? Bases. M and n are what? Exponents. Okay, A and B are bases, M and N are exponents. Getting my point? Huh. Basically, for irrational numbers is what? Exponential representation of irrational numbers is what? This is for like, okay, for real numbers, and let's say that in A and B are rational numbers we took. If at all you have irrational numbers, how do you represent in exponential form? For suppose you have like this, but look at here, nth root of square, nth root of A. How do you represent this as? A to the power of 1 by n, correct? Yesterday I taught you, right? Like, hope you got the point. Square cube root of n is nothing but n to the power of 1 by 3. If I have cube root of 27 is nothing but 27 to the power of 1 by 3. 27 further can be written as 3 cube, all to the power of 1 by 3. So this will get cancelled, which is 3, correct? Which means cube root of 27 is 3. How we got 3? By writing 27 as 3 cube, and since I have this power and this power, I can cancel, I can multiply both the powers. 3 got cancelled. That is how I just left with 3 here. Hope you got the point. Hope you got the point.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I need to go. Can I leave?
Yes, I'm even.
Bye, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yes, even I'm going to stop the class. I have a class for class 12th right now, so we will continue in the next class from the same topic. We'll be continuing the next class. Okay. I think Ashrita, you have not listened when I just taught this lesson, right? This is the first time you're listening all this.
No, sir. It's completed in my school.
No. When I taught for the first time, you didn't.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the first time when I'm this is the first time you are listening, right?
Yes,
In
sir.
presence of I. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, children. Thank you. Please do revise and come to the next class. Okay, Jashmita. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Bye,
Prati.
sir.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, sir.